Definitely. Matt has performed comedy in the Bay Area on and off for the last 10 years. ... mostly off. You may remember him as the sweaty guy in the tuxedo from the web series White Collar Brawler, but probably not. I like his self-deprecating sense of humor. He recently performed in the storytelling show Mortified, heard great things, I gotta go. And his current political passions are either to improve or abolish BART. Man, let me tell you, we'll take BART in Denver for sure. And normalizing audiobooks. It counts as reading, he says. So please give a very warm welcome to Matt Beagle.
Thank you guys. One more time, Michelle Murphy, please. Thank you guys so much for being out here tonight. It's so amazing to see all of you. I'm really happy to be here. I'm really glad we're doing, like Michelle said and Sarah said, that we're doing something together to demand change, because I'm personally sick of being so paranoid everywhere I go. Like, I'm one of these people that feels like violence could happen literally anywhere I go. But I'm the most scared at Safeway. Does anyone feel me on this? I'm terrified of Safeway. I think it's because I'm really scared of dying while doing something embarrassing, like comparing two gross frozen dinner options. Because I could see the news, it would be like, one man was found underneath an enormous pile of Hungry Man and Stouffer's frozen entrees. And while the events of today are indeed tragic, authorities are letting us know this man's diet alone would have killed him in a matter of weeks. So it's not that sad. Back to you, Conway. The anchor's name is Conway? Yeah, okay. So it's worse when I bring my 2-year-old daughter shopping with me. Let me explain. So she recently started going to a Jewish preschool, which is like, great, yay, you know, we're happy about that. But it's gotten to be like kind of a scary time out here for the Jews again, apparently. And she's all of a sudden like way more Jewish than my wife and me. She's like going around town singing these religious songs in public. She's like Matis Yahoo or something. So we'll be shopping together down the aisle at Safeway. You know, I'm already on high alert because it's Safeway. And she'll just bust out with like, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat Shalom. I'm like, stop, don't, not here, no. Stop doing the Fiddler on the Roof dance. There's no... I have to like run up to the PA system and be like, attention Safeway shoppers. There appears to be a lost Jewish child in the frozen foods aisle. Please come and save her, especially if you're Jesus Christ, and a good Shabbos to all. I do love being a dad. We've got our 2-year-old girl, so cute, so much fun. We're having one more on the way, apparently. Thank you. Very exciting. It's very terrifying. Why are we doing this? We don't know what we're having for the second one. Don't know if it's a boy or a girl. I really hope it's not a boy, because it's just too hard to think of boy names, right? Like what are the boy names? There's like Jaden and Tyler, and like I think that's it. I think you have to pick one of those names and then just go with it. People here have kids, round of applause, kids, children. So it's more than I expected. Most of you know because we're out like doing something, enjoying life, so the story checks out. Good for you. That's great. I'm happy for you. I remember before I had kids, I wonder if this happens to you. Your friends with kids call you up and they're like, hey man, going out tonight, really excited. We got a babysitter. It's like so much pressure, right? They like got a babysitter, they're paying double, you like have to do something now. You're like, the sitter. Yes, yeah, no, we were just gonna go to like Dave and Buster's tonight, but no, we'll do something like way cooler. Maybe like Buffalo Wild Wings or something. That used to happen to me. My friends would be like, hey man, going out tonight, can't wait. Haven't been out in a long time. We got a babysitter. I'm like, okay, so like, what? I'm supposed to find some cocaine now or something? Like, what? And that is what they're telling you. I'm just going to translate here. Like, your friends are making the effort, spending the money, getting a sitter. Just like be a pal and track down like a small bag of blood. Just like, it doesn't have to be big, just like a little sack for the evening. And I did get a sitter to be here tonight, so just saying. make some phone calls. This is kind of weird, but I'm already excited to give my kids the sex talk. Like, I literally can't wait. It can't happen soon enough. I'm gonna sit them down when they're like 4 and 2 and show them how things work. I know it's gonna be awkward and terrible and all that, but I know no matter what I say, it can't be worse than the talk my parents gave me. Let me explain. So when my parents found out that I was sexually activated, so I was like 15. I know, right? It's naughty. Like 15 years old, my whole family's in the living room. I'm running out for the door, and I try to grab my keys from my pocket, and a condom falls out. And I'm like trying to grab it before anyone sees it, but it like floats majestically down to the ground like the bag in American Beauty. My dad had no idea what to say. I mean, to be fair, I think it was like the first time he'd ever seen a condom. So he's like, son, I have to ask you, what is this and how does it work? What actually happened, this is real. He picks it up, he walks over to me and he's like, son, I'm gonna tell you this once. When you're smoking a joint with your friends, what you'll want to do is put your fingers on the edge of the joint and inhale through those so you don't catch everyone's herpes. It's pretty good advice. It's advice that I've used several times throughout my life, but for a completely different situation. I'm going to try and be a tougher dad, like a kind of more hardline, like disciplined dad. Because I just think it's better outcomes. Like, I had a friend like that growing up. His name was Brian, and his dad was just super intimidating, super scary, no nonsense. Like one time, Brian was at my house, and he was talking to his dad on the phone and gave him like a little bit of lip, like a little attitude. And this is what I heard through the phone. Boy, I will snatch your nuts from your sack. I was like, Jesus Christ. Brian, you gotta get home immediately. Because like, I know I would have done better in school if I had a dad like that. Because I would have been like, fellas, I, more than anyone here, would love to stay after school and smoke this joint with you behind the dumpster. But I've gotta get home because, well, there's no easy way to say this. My dad's gonna snatch my nuts from my sack. But instead, I used the advice I was given. I was like, this is great, we'll all stay here, put our fingers on the edge of the joint and inhale through those so we don't catch each other's herpes. So we're having this other kid, right? It's not like the best timing for me. Found out recently I'm getting laid off. It's kind of bummer news. I know, thank you for that sigh. And thank you for coming tonight. The fact that you're coming to this fundraiser to support me and my family, it means the world. I'm so glad you guys are here. No, it's really a bummer because it means I have to look for a new job, and I hate looking for new jobs because I hate lying. And I feel like that's all looking for a new job is, right? I mean, is anyone here actually proficient in Excel? I don't think so. Is anyone out there actually conversational in Spanish? I don't think anyone is. So I'm hoping to get a job at like one of these fancy tech companies because I used to have a job like that a few years ago at this place, and it had all these amazing perks, right? Like free food every day, beer on tap, video games, ping pong. But my favorite thing by far was we had one day a week where we were paid to just masturbate all day. Seriously, not to work, just to like jerk it all day long till it no longer felt good, till it hurt a little bit actually. Yeah, it was called a work from home day. Hey, thank you guys so much.